Hey everyone, welcome to the AI Startups Digest. Here we break down where the biggest money is flowing in AI right now, who is raising, what they are building, and where we should expect the next wave of the market. For those who don't know me, my name is Alex. I'm a PhD in artificial intelligence, spent my career working at the frontier where research meets real-world impact. Back in 2020, I presented innovative transformer architectures at New Rips, the same foundational family of models that later became the backbone of systems like ChatGPT, Gemini, and Claude. My work has also been published in multiple top-tier scientific venues, including Nature. Also, I'm CEO and founder of Blackthorn AI, where for more than a decade I've been helping businesses adopt AI that actually works in production, from edge computer vision algorithms, robotics, to breakthroughs like de novo protein design in drug discovery. We've built and shipped AI systems for organizations ranging from small startups to world-class institutions such as Google and Stanford. But let's get back to the topic. What do we cover today? First, MatX, AI chips looks like +1 NVIDIA. AI and voice agents moving into enterprises. I expect hallucinations while extracting data from claims. Does anybody know how much could it cost? AI autonomous driving. Wayve. Waymo? Agent infrastructure turning the web into governed data. It's like Perplexity, but with database. Anthropic raised a huge round of 30 billion at 380 billion post-money valuation after very expensive but good Claude code. OpenAI was close to bankruptcy, but announced at the very last moment 110 billion funding round from Amazon, Nvidia, and SoftBank. By the way, in this list there is no Google Gemini because Google Gemini doesn't raise investment. Google pays for its development from your clicks on ads. Runway tries to move from video generation to world simulation, agentic simulations and agentic digital twins, and InScope financial reporting. By the end of this video, you will see a few strategic zones where capital is concentrating. Now, one by one. MatX, a direct bet on an NVIDIA alternative. Who? Founders. CEO, co-founder Rainer Pope, ex-Google TPU lead, and co-founder Mike Gunter, ex-TPU hardware lead designer. Guys learned how to do TPU at Google and decided to run their venture. Where? Mountain View, California. Essence of the tech. MatX produces high-throughput chips for LLMs, custom AI processors aiming to be 10 times more efficient for training LLMs than NVIDIA GPUs. A full-stack new hardware line for frontier training workloads. Why it made work? While NVIDIA with their GPUs at the first day was just a gaming company, this one may be more focused on processors for particular LLM. They can apply some different architecture. How much they raised? 500 million at Series B. Why they need the money? To scale the chip production with TSMC, we all hope China will leave Taiwan alone, and push toward first shipments in 2027. First shipments in 2027 means they don't have anything done yet. Looks like investors don't like monopolies like NVIDIA, or chips demand is truly insane. The second probably is the truth. Harper. Insurance rebuild as an AI-native services business. Who funded? Dakota Rice, CEO, and Tushar Nair. Where? San Francisco, California. Essence of the tech. Harper automatically categorizes spending, tracks bills, and surfaces what changed, so customers always know where their money stands. An almost fully autonomous, licensed commercial insurance agency, using AI to run the operational workflow. They can route submissions, chase underwriters, collect documents, and manage the pipeline. Who funded it? Emergence Capital led the Series A. Investors, including Y Combinator, Lobster Capital, and Peak XV Partners. How much they raised? 46.8 million combined seed and Series A. Why they need the money? expand engineering and brand. The bad is that services businesses can run with software-like margins when AI carries the operational load. Means firing more people. Wayve. Embodied AI goes after autonomous driving at scale. Who funded? Alex Gurbych and Amar Shah, 2017. Where? London, surprisingly in our long list of California startups. What is the essence of a tech? End-to-end autonomous AI driving. And it should generalize across environments. Wayve says it has driven zero shot in 500 plus city without per city fine-tuning. Loud promise they're still in the lab. Investors: Microsoft, Nvidia, Uber, and automakers like Mercedes-Benz, Nissan, and Stellantis. That's a lot. That's a huge bet. How much? 1.2 billion Series D at 8.6 billion post-money valuation. Why they need the money? Commercial deployment means they're still in the lab, including robotaxi trials in 2026 with Uber and supervised consumer autonomy from 2027. AI is promised to leave the laptop screen and enter the physical world. Real world strikes with safety, regulation, and capital intensity, and these guys will need this money to comply. Nimble, an infrastructure that makes AI agents web data usable in an enterprise. Who funded? CEO and co-founder Yuri Knorovich. Where? New York, United States. Essence of the technology: real-time agentic web search that verifies and validates sources and returns results as structured tables. So companies can query web data like a governed database and integrate it into Snowflake, Databricks style warehouses and lakes. Wait, I heard about something like that. It's called Perplexity. Who funded it? Northwest-led Databricks. How much? 47 million at Series B. What the money does? Deepen enterprise integrations, validation and security, and scale go-to-market. The underlying thesis: without reliable, structured external data, the agent economy stays a demo. Anthropic, when venture funds look like a sovereign scale infrastructure. Who funded Anthropic? Dario Amodei and Daniela Amodei, ex-OpenAI employees. Not surprising. Where? California, San Francisco. Frontier AI models, Claude, increasingly positioned as an enterprise platform with security, compliance, and scale deployment as core differentiators. Core differentiators, come on. How much? 30 billion Series G. Why Anthropic needs the money? Research plus product development plus massive infrastructure expansion. ElevenLabs, shifting from great voices to enterprise voice agents. Who funded? Mati Stanishevsky and Piotr Diabkowski. Where? London and New York, although founders sound very Polish. Essence of the tech. Beyond text-to-speech, ElevenLabs is positioning 11 agents as a full enterprise platform. Voice, chat agents with integrations, orchestration, monitoring, and reliability for customer operations and internal workflows. Who funded? Sequoia Capital, A16Z, and Iconic. How much? 500 million. Series D at 11 billion valuation. Why they need the money? Heavier R&D, including emotional conversational models and aggressive global go-to-market expansion. I recently tried to dub my video from Ukrainian to English and it didn't work in ElevenLabs. Runway, from video generation to world models. Who? Co-founder Cristobal Valenzuela. Where? New York, United States. Essence of the tech. Runway is explicitly framing its next act as world simulation, world models, moving beyond creator tools into models that represent and predict complex environments. Google VO3 did it like a month ago. Who funded it? General Atlantic-led, Nvidia, Adobe, AMD, Fidelity. Big names. How much? 315 million at Series E. Why they need the money? Pre-training the next generation of world models and push into new industries, not just media. 315 million for training. 315 million for training models. Simile. Decision intelligence via agentic simulations and digital twins. Who? John Park, Michael Bernstein, Percy Liang. Stanford Link team. Where? It's a Stanford spin-out, so it's a Silicon Valley. Essence of the tech. High fidelity digital twins and agentic simulations meant to predict how people and organization will behave. A foundation layer for test decisions in simulation before reality. How much? 100 million at Series A. What the money does? Scale research, compute, and enterprise pilots, turning decision simulation into a real enterprise category. InScope. AI enters one of the most conservative regulated workflows. Who funded? Mary Anthony and Kesley Gutnick. Where? San Francisco. Essence of the tech. Automation for financial reporting. 10K, 10Q preparation workflows, formatting, mathematical verification, consistency checks, down to commas and dollar signs and other audit-ready busy work that eats accountant time. Who funded it? Northwest-led, participation from Storm Ventures plus existing inventors, Better Tomorrow Ventures and Lightspeed Venture Partners. How much? 14.5 million at Series A. Why they need the money? Expand product capabilities, meet regulatory expectations, integrate with enterprise systems, and scale sales into accounting firms. Takeaways. Out of 32.7 billion in these stories, the market is concentrating in 1. AI infrastructure. 2. Agent systems. 3. Vertical B2B solutions. And 4. Decision AI systems, where enterprises automate business processes, of course to reduce expenses and do more with less headcount. AI investment market maturity. Rounds are getting bigger, stages are getting later. More capital at less risk. Areas. Capital concentrates mostly in the triangle San Francisco, New York, London. No wonder. Where tech startups are close to consumers and investors. So if you still expect to raise in Lisbon or Warsaw, you need some other hypothesis. Thank you for watching. And if it's important for you to understand where the capital is really going, who gets billions and for what, which niches are becoming strategic, subscribe to my Telegram channel. Here I regularly analyze AI startups and show where the big money goes.